The hospitality industry in Indonesia has been growing rapidly and even deemed as leading among Southeast Asian nations. With its archipelago nature, Indonesia offers enormous potentials to further develop tourism and hospitality sectors. Among those top hospitality actors in both the national and regional stage is Zen Rooms, a hotel booking platform for price-conscious travelers. Present here with us is Nikita Semenov, Managing Director and founder of Zen Rooms. On The Perspective. Hi, Nikita.
Hello.
Welcome to The Perspective.
Wow, thanks for inviting.
Yeah. So Zen Rooms, we've talked on the sidelines a lot about how different it is from other platforms and how it has become, how it is growing in Indonesia. Perhaps you can give us a brief introduction of what Zen Rooms is.
Yeah, sure. So we started 1.5 years ago. We're part of Rocket Internet Group, which is the largest internet company in emerging markets. Maybe heard about Lazada and Zalora. These are our sister companies.
Yeah. You're part of the internet ecosystem.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We're part of this internet ecosystem. And in 1.5 years, we became top 5 budget hotel chain, I would say, in Indonesia and in the whole Southeast Asia. So the prices for our hotels starting from 99,000 rupees in Indonesia, with average prices in 250,000, which is very affordable. But what is more important, that the quality which we provide is at the level of the sustainable hotel chain.
Yes, that is always the question. When you charge a traveler 99,000 a room a night, the question then becomes, what are we getting? What's in the sack, right?
Exactly. So we, of course, like there are a couple of standards which we guarantee, and each property which becomes part of our network or chain passes through the strict, as we call it, audit process. So once we find a cost of guest house in Jakarta,
right,
we have to check it if it follows 420 different points, and there are key points like fast internet, spotless bed, hot shower. So these are the things which are important for millennials or their generation of Indonesians.
Especially the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's more important than water now for Indonesians.
It's the air they breathe.
Yeah,
it's not the actual air.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So how? You've been here. Zen Rooms in Indonesia was launched. When exactly was it launched?
So we landed in Indonesia in August 2015, and we opened our website in November 2015. So we almost, like, let's say 1.5 years, maybe a bit less.
Now, in your early observation, I mean, you're still a toddler in terms of how you run the business. What have been your observation of Indonesia's hospitality industry, and then zooming in into its budget hotel sector?
Oh, well, it's a very good question, because the first thing we should see is that hospitality industry is very overpriced in Indonesia. So if you look at the traditional chain hotels, their prices in Jakarta or in Bali in good locations can start sometimes from 600,000 rupees, 500,000 rupees, which in my view is unacceptable, and these guys haven't been disrupted for quite some time.
But they were disrupted when Airbnb launched, though. So this is when there was a slight disruption.
But you know, Airbnb is not exactly Asian thing. It will become, but not now, because you know, like Asians, they treat their home differently, so they don't want to give it away to foreigners or to.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's whereas branded or budget accommodation, which Zen Rooms provides, we guarantee the quality, and our main customers are actually Indonesian young families. And if you have a young family and they want to travel to Yogyakarta from Jakarta, the last thing you want to see is you know, like a surprise.
Yeah.
So like a leaking shower, or you know, just like spots on the linen, or slow internet, and this is what we guarantee basically.
Because these are the things that people would expect if you're paying only 99,000 per night.
Exactly.
You can't. If you're paying peanuts, you'll get.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So.
And I think what's more important is that people, especially young people, like 24, 25 years old, they better spend on surfing or diving or other activities which we can do with their families, young families, versus overpaying for the hotel. Yeah. Which I mean, like, you know, why should they overpay?
Yeah. Because they'll be sleeping and showering there. The most that they do, most of the time they'll be traveling.
Yeah, and you can see the trend, especially in travel e-commerce, is that especially what Airbnb, for instance, did is the travel. So people want to invest more in the emotions versus in comfort, you know, because comfort you can have in your apartment in Jakarta, but you want to experience, you know, like Bali fully.
Yeah. Yeah. And so where do you position yourself as a new player now, Zen Rooms, among the already established players in the industry?
So we have our main difference from any other hotel chain is best value for money. We guarantee for our customers that in the particular area of Jakarta, they can't find a better for money hotel. So it will be the highest quality for the best price, which other players don't provide. On the other hand, because we also online company, and we have very strong knowledge of how to build the website, how to drive traffic to the website, how to engage customers. We have very strong direct bookings, which other players don't have.
Because you're predominantly already a part of that good ecosystem where you engage in a correct manner with users.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's very important for us.
And what other uniqueness of Zen Rooms, apart from this really fair price with high quality services that you provide, and also the fact you've done a lot of research, it seems, in some areas in Jakarta where you can actually emerge as the leading player.
Yeah, sure. So that's actually, if you look into Jakarta itself, you will see that Jakarta market is you can see like almost 10,000 different so-called kos-kosans, or these guest houses, which have maybe half rooms occupied.
Yeah.
And this is where we come.
Yep.
So we come to this guest house and we explain to the guest house owner how to run the operation smoothly, how to do the fast check-in. We actually install the fast check-in, so there is no need for receptionists in our hotels, which reduces cost significantly. We connect them to proper laundry providers, to proper internet providers, and the cost for the hotel reduces. This is how we managed to reach this extremely low price. So hotel owner still gets good margin.
Yeah.
But the price is attractive for the customer.
And so where do you see the business grow in the next 5 years? Right now, currently you have about 70 hotels in Jakarta, over 250 in Bali. You exist in 12 cities in Indonesia.
Yeah. So, the current president have very ambitious plans on the tourism sector and its growth. And we actually follow him in the sense.
Yeah.
We see that the North Sumatra, Sulawesi, Kalimantan will be growing as destinations. Look at the Manado. There is now direct flights from China there.
Correct.
So the international tourism will definitely drive the industry in the upcoming 5 years. And we kind of confident that it will be doubled by the end of 2020, and we will be expanding in these regions. Meanwhile, we will be also increasing our inventory in the existing properties, because usually we don't run the full guest house. We still allow owner to keep some rooms for monthly basis for the kind of.
You give them that option.
Yeah, options. Yeah. So we're going to increase our presence in our existing good guest houses and hotels. So we're going to increase number of rooms which we operate, and these are the two directions.
All right. We focus more on Jakarta, but I will be asking you about your establishment in Bali, because travelers have plenty of options in Bali. How you stand out in Bali, and then more about Zen Rooms when we come back on The Perspective.